Let's take a look at the Quickview cube controls. We use the Quickview cube to rotate the view by selecting specific locations on the cube. So let's come down here to the bottom right-hand corner and select the Quickcube by picking on the front view to start. So to look at the different faces of the model, simply click on the little arrow on the side of the Quickviewer. Just click on that little arrow there. If you go onto the top face, just walk around the model. This shows every face right here. Just try the opposite arrow there. Now if you come up to the corner here and click on that coloured area, the little triangle, that'll take you to these isometric views. And just walk around the model. If you'd like to get back, if you don't like that orientation, this vertical look, come to the arrows right here and that'll rotate back to a different orientation. And anytime we want, if we're say on the right view here, we can always just go back home to our isometric view. You could come up here to the corner edge, any of these, and select on that. See, now you've got like this 45-degree angle. So again, just come over and we'll look at the back orientation. So there's so much you can do with this right here. Again, just by clicking on the corners, clicking on the edges, or just coming back home. And again, here's your little arrows to walk around the model in an isometric view. And we're back home now. Now, the easiest way to rotate your 3D model is hold down the middle mouse button. So I'm just pushing down on the middle mouse button, and then I just move my mouse. So if I release my mouse, then I just have the cursor. If I push down, now I'm not rolling it, I'm just pushing down on the middle mouse button, and that spins it around. And again, if I get all mixed up and I don't like the view I've got, you can just come back here to the home button. Now another option is to select rotate from the bottom right hand corner of the screen, right here. So if I select on that, I can just hold down the left mouse button. So this is a good idea if you don't have a middle mouse button. And we also have the option to use model view shortcut keys. For example, Control T for the top view, Control F for the front view, Control R, B, I takes us back to isometric. So let's take a look at some of the other buttons down in this right hand corner. The zoom area, for example. Now the easiest way to zoom in or zoom out is if your window is selected here, just hold down the middle mouse button and wind it in and out. So you zoom in or zoom out just by winding the middle mouse button. If you zoom in too far and you'd like to fit your screen, just come over to the next button and hit Fit Screen. Same thing is if things get too big, just come back down here and Fit Screen. Come over one more to the Pan button. The Pan button, see the little hand there? It just says you'd like to move things around. So sometimes if you're like that, you want to make things closer or bigger or focus on a certain area, you can just come in and use the Pan button. Again, I'd like to fit the screen, just come back to Fit. And another easier way to zoom in or zoom out is just come down to the slider right here and just slide across and around like this. Again, rotate, middle mouse button. If it's too big, roll the mouse in or out, or use any of these commands down here, for example, to fit, and then Control I to go back to ISO. And we're done with this file. So come up here, see the little X, we're just in part 3. We've never saved this, so it's just a default name. And we'd like to X out of this. No save. Just hit on the little X button right there. We don't want to save it, and no. And we're back ready to begin again.